much for joining me here today. So I've got some new video equipment. I'm super excited about it. Thank you to my patrons, the people who support me on Patreon, for helping me be able to afford new equipment. And that being said, today we are doing a pick a card reading to help us detox our lives. So it's whatever toxic influence you would benefit from getting rid of right now. We're going to get some insight and information on that so we can open some doors to better opportunity, better life, better mindset. So we are starting from here, card number 1, all the way down to card number 6. You can tell I have some scattered stones down here. This is 6 stones, so it kind of represents which card was which. If you need a still image of this, I posted it not only on YouTube, but on Facebook as well, and I'll try to get it up on Instagram later. So I'll give you a minute to pick your card. All right, and before we get started, I'm going to be hilarious here, and I'm going to tell a joke. So what's been going on? It's what month is it again? It's March, right? It's March of 2021, and all I have been seeing online is about like Dr. Seuss and Disney and potato heads and just like cancel culture as a whole. So we can pretty much assume that like card number 1 is going to be like Mr. Potato Head. Card number 2 is going to be like Mrs. Potato Head. Card number 3 is the Potato Head baby. Card number 4 is probably like Dr. Seuss or something. And then card number 5 is Disney. And then card number 6 is probably going to be like politics or something, right? So, okay, we really need this reading though. So, yeah, hopefully it'll help us out. We're going to go ahead and get started. Just going with card number 1 first, and then I'm going to go in order from there. And card number 1, we have the Fool, which is represented by a mermaid. Hopefully this doesn't mean that Little Mermaid's the next one to get canceled. Haha, just kidding. I'm hilarious. But this is basically saying you need to stop feeling like you are a fool. You need to stop feeling like you don't actually know what you're doing. And you might be questioning yourself to the point where you never feel like you're professional enough. You never feel like you're able to do things right. And you're never able to have full confidence in yourself. So Spirit is telling you right now that you need to stop doing that. You need to come to a point where you can realize, I'm a self-assured professional. Get rid of that whole feeling where you're worried that you're fake or that you're not good enough. So you can just continue to pursue something and let yourself progress, and don't be critical about it. Don't be mean to yourself about what you're doing, and allow yourself to continue to grow rather than basically bullying yourself into starting over. So that was card number 1. And next we have card number 2. And this one is the 3 of Coins. So I'm getting like a lot of musical and creative energy from this one, but also a sense that, this is someone who feels like really bogged down by contracts, by commitments, by the expectations of the world. So you can't necessarily get out of those things, but you do need to get yourself out of a headspace where you feel confined by them, where you feel, suppressed, where you feel that you're losing inspiration just because you are so sick of the almost oppressive way that the world works. The world's always making you cooperate. The world's always making you operate within its specific confined set of rules. And that's something that's actually been, serving as a creative damper on you. So if you've been suffering from writer's block, or you haven't been feeling as creative, you haven't been feeling as inspired lately, you need to get rid of this feeling where you're letting the material aspects of life, the requirements, the commitments, you're letting those things upset you so much that it's interfering with your ability to be inspired right now. So let's fix that, okay? Next, we have card number 3. And this one is the 5 of Cups. I don't know why I thought that said 10. This is the 5 of Cups. So we see a woman, she's very sad and she's crying over these cups. So this is basically saying you have perpetuated a sense of doom in your life where you dwell, where you focus on all the negative things. And the more you focus on the negative things, the more negative things it kind of creates. You know, I'm seeing like more and more cups falling over, more and more water spilling, more and more like negative chain reactions happening throughout your life because that's what you keep focusing on. You keep dwelling. You need to turn around, do all that cliche stuff, and focus on the positive so that you can move forward and so that you can create better circumstances and you can kind of start to get things cleaned up right here. So a lot of this has to do with your actual mood. It might have to do with like some depression and stuff like that that is keeping you in these negative cycles where you are focusing on negative things. So that's what you have to start doing. You have to start picking up the pieces, picking at the positive things and amplifying those, pouring more energy into those positive things and doing things to keep yourself happy in your life. All right, next we have card number 3. Am I counting right? Or is this 4? What did I do? Oh, this is 4. That's a good thing I have the rocks here. I'm like, how many rocks is that? That's 4 rocks, okay? Okay, so next we have card number 4. All right, so this is the 6 of Coins. It has an old woman and she has a giant fly. So I'm getting a large sense of wisdom and of journeys in this card, and specifically allowing the journey to happen, allowing the growth to happen, and just kind of appreciating the cycles of life, appreciating things that have been done, appreciating things that have been changed over time. So I'm also getting that the people who pick this card, they might be kind of afraid to let go right now. They might be kind of afraid to let things move on to the next cycle. And I think part of the problem is you see the beauty in them, but you're also kind of like attached to the beauty of the things that happened in the past. It might seem like the past was better than what's going on currently. It might seem like the past is better than what's going to be happening in the future, but you need to just be able to like appreciate the beauty in things and let them grow a little bit more, let them transform into something new. And in a sense, you have to relinquish control so you can see yourself almost as someone who's just watching, almost as someone who's just experiencing, so that you can get more joy even out of the good times that have passed and, you know, make way for more to grow, for more to happen. All right, next we have card number 5. And this one's the Knight of Cups. All right, so this is the first card we have here that's actually likely to be about a romantic interaction. So this might be that there's a romantic habit that you have in your life. It could be someone that you keep going back to. It could be someone that you feel like you're kind of head over heels for and you can't exactly let go of them. Or it might just be your habits more so in general, you know, your habits to like leap before you look, I guess, is that's funny. I just read someone's comment in card number 5, y'all get a pony. I like that. Okay. But yeah, I'm feeling that people who got this card, you might have a habit of leaping before you look, you know, kind of getting really wrapped up in these cycles of falling for someone, of investing a lot of emotional energy into them, of really trying to impress them, really trying to pursue them. And this card is saying that now it's time to impress yourself. Now it's time to kind of rise above and see what you can do. And I'm also seeing you guys basically being able to be like an eagle and rising up and accomplishing amazing things, because eagles and other flying birds, they really have amazing abilities. They have keen eyesight. They're able to see opportunities, and they are excellent hunters. So I'm seeing that there's some missed opportunities in your own life because of some of these would essentially become romantic distractions, kind of focusing on someone else instead of focusing on you. And there's some other opportunity and there's something amazing that you are missing out on in life because you've put a little bit too much energy into romance that isn't really quite necessary. Even if you're in a happy partnership, this card is telling you that right now you're putting more energy than necessary into that emotional interaction, If you are partnered, this is saying your partnership is good, your partnership is secure. You don't need to put as much energy into it right now. But that's the overall theme of this card for everyone. Less emotional energy into romance, more energy into spotting opportunities, specifically in things like career, so that you can move forward because you've been blessed in that area and Spirit's telling you you're kind of ignoring the blessings that they've given you there. So that's what you need to do, you stubborn butts. Okay, next we have card number 6, and this is the Ace of Coins. Okay, so the first thing I'm getting from this is there's a lot of generosity coming from you right now. You're always wanting to give, you're always wanting to contribute something, and you have a habit of feeling bad about yourself when you don't think you can give enough or you don't feel like you are enough. So you're always asking, like, am I worth it? Am I deserving of this? Am I worthy? Those kinds of things. And that's kind of you being toxic to yourself when you criticize, and then you always force yourself to give, and give more because you don't think that you're enough unless you actually do. So Spirit is telling you, you are enough, you are amazing, you are a gift in and of yourself, and you don't have to justify your existence, you don't have to justify your presence, and you can just be you and let that be the blessing that you bring to the world. So I feel like that might kind of push you out of your comfort zone here for a minute, but let me know what you think of that. As always, thank you for joining me here today. I hope you have a beautiful day, a beautiful night, a beautiful week, and make sure you're following me on Facebook and you have notifications turned on for my posts or whatever so that you don't miss my horoscopes that are coming out on Monday. Bye, everyone. I don't see the button to end the video. Well, this is awkward. Maybe I press up here. No?
Don't leave a single mean comment.
My daughter asked y'all not to leave a mean comment. Oh,
Yes.
Thank you for the nice comments. Yeah, see, everyone's left nice comments so far. See, I'm like, maybe if I confuse my camera. There's really like no button to stop this though. I'm so confused. The X. Okay. Okay, bye for real, y'all.